What's going on, guys? It's Big Rob here, bringing you a video today. Today I'm going to be bringing you something I haven't typically done before. I know most of my videos are of my music and things like that, but today I'm actually going to give you guys a little sneak and a little snippet into how I record my music, the different devices that I recorded on, my headset, my microphone, my speakers, as well as the different programs that I use, my favorite program to use for my music. A little process about me that helps me get into the zone of my music and helps me get into focus so that I can write and that I can do, the music that I do, as well as a little bit about me. So make sure you stay tuned, and if you like what you see, it would really help me out if you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button down below. It'll also let me know that you guys want to see more videos like this, at which I will bring them to you. Yeah. xBigRob. Ha. Alright, jumping into the equipment that I use, we're going to start with the microphone that I like to use. I use this microphone for both recording and streaming, for I stream my games and stuff that I do. This is the Blue Yeti C922 USB mic. It is a desktop mic. You can use it with a stand. It has a spot to put in a stand if you want, but I don't want to use a stand. It's easier for me to use it as a desktop. It comes with a lot of great features that will encompass anything you need it for, as I said, for streaming or recording. The built-in mute button, which is very nice, so you don't have to go through your computer to mute your device. It's got a built-in headphone jack, so you can actually adjust the volume here to hear what the audio coming out of the speaker is without a computer. Flipping it around to the back, it's actually got 4 different patterns that you can adjust and switch to. These patterns can give you sounds that range from stereo sound to being able to do duets with people, because it has multiple speakers in here that it picks up, multiple recording devices in here that it picks up, as well as recording room ambience if you wanted to record that. You have a gain control here, so you can get that pure crisp audio that you want. But this is a very good microphone to use. I would definitely recommend it, especially for somebody who's starting into music. Moving on into the speakers that I use, these are old school speakers, but these are the Logitech Z640s. They are surround sound, and they do have stereo quality, so it's very, very good. 2 left, 2 right, 2 center, and a sub, so there's multiple angles of the music you can get. They're very good for testing your music, seeing how they sound with your stereo, seeing how they sound with your audio, what they're going to sound like in a car or something like that. But they're very good, and because they're old school, the good news is they're not going to break your budget. They're actually relatively cheap. Moving on into the headphones that I use, ironically, I use the Sony Golds. These are the ones that are designed for your PlayStation. If you play PlayStation or whatever you play, and as you can tell, they are plenty used. I've had to fix them over the years. But the reason I use these headphones is because when you think of a game designer and the quality they want to have with their game sound, I want to have great quality with my music as well. And I've tried these. They give very good quality for your music. They're adjustable. Another big perk to these is they do not require a USB port. A lot of headphones nowadays require you to have a USB port in order to get that great sound quality. These do not require it. As you can tell, I have a lot of things that need USB ports, so one less port makes it a whole lot easier for me. So that's why I use these. Next, we're going to switch over to the computer and go over the programs that I enjoy using to get the quality of music that I want. So let's switch over there now. Alright, switching gears here a little bit, getting onto the computer and looking into some of the programs that I use, things that I like to record with, how I save my recordings, where I store them at, things like that. So to get into it, Audacity is probably going to be the best recording tool that I can offer to anybody who's looking to do it on a budget. This is a free program. They do have different effects that you can get, that you can buy from other people that they've created or get them for free. But for the most cases, you can get everything done right here with the free programs effects that's built into it, as well as generate your tracks, generate your changes in your tracks, which is what I do. So this is a very great tool that I use. Getting into, once I save my music, all my music goes into a share drive. I try and keep it all together. It doesn't matter if the music is fully complete, if it's halfway done, it always gets saved. Everything that I do gets saved, so that if it ever comes back to me, wanting to sit down and do a song again or work on another song, you never know when you're going to want to pick that song back up. Or pull lyrics off of it in some cases. And it's always good to have any bit of the work that you've done, even if you've written one verse to a song, it's definitely worth holding on to. Now let's move into the topic of what gets me in the writing mood. What gets me in the mood to want to sit down and just bust out a song. So that really is going to depend on how far I am into that song. I've had some songs I've stopped halfway through and I come back to them. I've had some songs that I've done all on one session. It really just depends. But for the most part, I have to look at which way I'm doing a song. It depends on how I get my mood going. If it's a song that I've already picked up before and started working on, typically I try and take my time and listen to the beat again without any additions, without the track having my lyrics on it or anything like that, and just make sure that I'm still feeling the song and make sure that I'm still feeling the lyrics that I put down, on top of still feeling the quality of the lyrics that I put down. I've had many times I've actually sat down and re-recorded lyrics that I recorded previously just because I sat down and listened to them and said, nah, these aren't what I'm looking at. It allows me to tweak different parts of songs and even tweak minuscule parts that I don't like before it gets to the people who listen to it, my fans, or whoever's listening to it. If I'm going on the other direction and just writing a brand new song, typically I'll actually scroll through YouTube or scroll through SoundCloud or somewhere like that and just listen to beats, listen to solid, comfortable beats. See if I find, get a groove of things that I like. It depends on what kind of songs I want to write. I have emotional songs I want to write. I have upbeat songs. I have motivational songs. It really just depends on what I want to write. Now, I will say, unfortunately, I haven't had the moment or the chance to actually sit down and learn how to make beats myself. So I do have to pay for the beats when I do the beats, when I make a song, but that's just part of the game, so it's nothing I can do that. I am going to hopefully learn here soon on how to get into beat making, but that's just another stepping stone to take. The final topic, I know this is going to be a potential controversy one, because I know it really depends on who you're asking as to who does this. But one big step in my process is I make sure that I type out my lyrics. I know a lot of people enjoy writing their lyrics down, writing the words down to their songs. But for some of you who do or do not know, I have ADHD. I've had it since I was little, but I do get the oh, look a squirrel mentality quite a bit. So when it comes to writing out my lyrics, I found that a lot of times I was writing stuff down and I would forget the last part of the song or the last part of the lyrics or the last part of the hook that I was trying to write because I didn't get to it quick enough for my mind to catch up. So when I type them out, I do type very fast, so I'm able to capture all my thoughts on paper and get them onto paper before the ADHD kicks in and I forget what I'm doing, because it happens sometimes. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do like it, if you did watch it and enjoy it, please make sure to leave a like and a subscription down below. It'll help me out a lot. I will try and bring you guys more videos like this in the future, so appreciate you for watching, guys.
Drake once said that I started from the bottom, mind on the grind, and I like where I got him. I'm looking at the dreams, now I think I caught him. I'm looking at the chains, looking like